What up, everybody? This is AZ126. We got another section of Family First here from left to right. Can you introduce yourselves real quick?
K-Zone, young producer, South Phoenix, Arizona.
Hi, I'm Jattalya, singer.
Emmitt Dupree, artist.
Hi, it's Navarre and the K, and I'm a singer.
All right, so we got another big portion. We got like another 4 people, so that's 7 altogether. So you're a producer. You've been producing for a little while now.
Yeah, I've been producing for about 7 years.
I know you're an artist, Emmitt. So do you produce some of his music, or do you go outside the family a lot?
I have a lot of different people that I work with. I have a few tracks that I'm a producer in.
Okay, I heard a freestyle of yours when you were freestyling with Sincerely Collins, and then I saw a little bit of that interview with Flotivity. How was that interview?
It was nice.
Chopping it up.
Conducted well. It was just an honor that they wanted me on there like that. So definitely good.
How is it over there? I talked to them a couple times, but I've never been over there, so I see it's pretty chill. Like they got the nice backgrounds and everything like that, nice space.
It's nice. It's really nice. Got like it's somewhat like this. You know what I mean? A little living room, but it gets the job done. It's good.
It's got to be where it's comfortable.
Right.
So from the right, you're in college right now. You're going to ASU,
Yes.
and you're still in high school, and you're still singing right now. All right, so we're gonna start with you. So, I guess you've been singing your whole life. The whole singing. Where did it start? Like, were you in church singing? Was it like a choir thing singing, or were you just like jamming out in the room singing all day?
Jamming out in the room, singing all day by myself. As a little girl.
Getting on people's nerves?
Yep.
Getting on your mom's nerves?
All
Give
the
me some
time.
vocals real quick.
Sure.
We could play something in the background if you have like a song or something you guys want to send me, anything like that. If you want to send me a cut, we could always put that in the background.
She got the acapella. Like,
oh, you got the acapella?
Yeah.
We can do it right now.
Okay.
Boy, if you ever left my side, it'd be like taking the sun from the sky. I'd probably die without you in my life. Boy, I need you to shine your light.
There you go.
That was nice. That was beautiful, yo. I wasn't ready for that shit. I was like, God damn, I could feel the soul in that one. God damn. So yeah, I could tell you've been doing that for a while. As far as you're at ASU right now?
Correct.
What are you studying right now?
Business, sports, and media studies.
Business? That's good. Sports media is really good. My girlfriend, her old professor was sports media.
Okay.
And he worked for the Houston Rockets, so a lot of his stuff was just like over the computer. Like her whole session was over the computer, even when she had it in class. You ever take any classes you were like, this is bullshit. This ain't worth my time. Accounting?
Yeah, it's not that it's worth my time, but it's just really complicated. So I just gotta get into the groove of it.
What about like those like studies classes, like anything like that? I had like an indigenous studies class, and I found out that like Dell computers, they ain't supposed to find black faces. Like, I'm like, damn, man, that's all I took from this class? So a lot of them are just bullshit. They don't even leave you with nothing.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But I just go in there just to get the credit, and I'm out.
You gotta get your credit, you gotta get done.
Right.
Sometimes you just need like that paper, so, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people just want to see that paper in the background, and then they'll hear you out. But I think with this day and age, it's a lot of like homegrown talent, because it's a lot of people in your neighborhood. Oh, my bad. I need a paper towel because I spilled some water. My bad. I appreciate it, though. I'll drink this shit. It's like a homegrown attitude because it's people in like your back door. It's people in your neighborhood that you want to listen to, and they're the people you want to hear. So as far as Family First, they told me a lot of how like the idea started. How did the idea start with you? Like, how did you guys hear about it? Like, how did you hear about it? As far as like the producer, they just said, "Hey, we got some artists coming. You want to make some beats for them?" Or like, what's it going on?
It just all started when we was all at my grandma's house, and we just all got together playing different music, and then the ideas that came from J Diddy, so just got all together and started moving with it.
Yeah, you guys are pretty good with it, with like the whole family aspect. You guys got some numbers with you, and at least everybody, it looks like for the most part, everybody's like within like the same mindset, same age range and stuff like that, so that's gotta help too, you know what I mean? So it's like it's people you can joke with, people you can kick it with, you know what I'm saying? So as far as you making music as an artist, where are you going right now? Do you have a project right now that you're working on? Do you have just a couple? Because I know you can freestyle.
Right.
I'm a big advocate of freestyling. Like when I started freestyling, it was back in like 2010, 2009. I couldn't do it with shit. Like I was horrible. I was rapping to Pretty Boy Swag by Soulja Boy over and over again. My raps were ass. They probably still ass, but I only do it when I'm like smoking, I drink, I'm kicking with the homies.
Right.
So I always ask this to a lot of people because they always, I don't know, always have different ideas. So as far as freestyling and freestyling with the phone out, how do you feel about that? Do you think it's a freestyle if it's just like real quick and you just write on the phone? Or are you more of just like the freestyle, just like whatever comes off the top of the head, and if it's ass, then this one's enough?
I'm glad you asked that question because I think there's a lot of confusion when it comes to that.
Yeah.
From what I've learned, a freestyle is a free verse.
Yeah.
This is a verse that I want to show you. Off the dome is off the dome.
Okay.
But I mean, a lot of people like, they kind of intertwine them, but that's all right, But freestyles, I just come prepared. I'm prepared. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have one ready. Usually. So.
Okay, I never thought of it like that. Maybe like when maybe that should just be like a new thing that people should start understanding and respecting. It's just like off the dome is different than a freestyle. Because a freestyle could just be a free rhyme. You could take it, you could leave it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I never thought about that. That's actually the first time I ever thought about that.
Definitely. And a lot of people don't see. I mean, I don't know. People think it like they feel cool and they're like, this is off the dome. Like, which they say freestyle, but this is off the dome. But I mean, if we both rap right now and I provide better content than you do, it doesn't matter if yours was off the dome. I came prepared, and I have this written already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think there's a lot of hype behind off the dome, which is awesome. If you can do it. You know what I mean? But
sometimes they can just unlock that thing and they can just go on for days.
Like you said, like
I asked it on Facebook, but I think I was being like, I don't know, think I was being sideways or something. But I really want to know because I'm not an artist. No, artists always have a different perspective. Artists always look at things a different way. That's how they can make their art.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't really do a lot of art. As far as freestyling, that's how far I went with freestyling. Like, I be kicking it. When I got Dre beats on YouTube, I follow them, so I'm always rapping to those every once in a while in the car. As far as like art goes, I can't do nothing but draw boxes. So I draw those all day, every day at my
3D
job.
boxes.
The 3D boxes, that's a new level, yo, when you be getting that shading right.
Right.
So you know how that shit is. So it's always good to hear like another perspective.
Definitely.
So as far as you going with business, marketing, things like that, going to the future, how do you want to try to weave that into everything?
Into the family first or into just my life? Well, what's the difference? Do you want to try to work with family first with your life, or are you trying to do your own thing with family first always being a part of you? Oh, well, most definitely always being. Because you're never going to leave your family. They ain't going to stop hollering at your ears. Right. So. Like I said, like you said, I would kind of want them to be a part of, not kind of, they'll be a part of me, like family first, as it says, but I think that once I get to, they'll be along with me all the way, but once I get to a place where in my career I can like intertwine it in there, because I'm not really sure as to where I want to go with the business. Like I'm thinking sports agent, but then you have to go to law school, and then I was also thinking an image consultant. So I have to look more into all of those in order to figure out exactly what I want to do, and then they'll be right along. That first piece of paper really helps. A lot of people I know take like a semester, maybe a year, and then they go get the master's right after when they really know what they want. But as far as like that first piece of paper, like that first bachelor's, a lot of people, it's like they get to their third year and they're like, right now I just want to get the paper and I want to see what happens next. So, when I first went to UA, they told me. U of A? Yeah, I went to U of A back in 2010. I didn't finish, so don't anybody put that fucking crown on me. But when I went there, I went to a class and they were just telling me about how a lot of times they just want the piece of paper. A lot of people get their majors and stuff, and then they get jobs in totally other separate departments. And I don't know. Me, after I left, I started going in this mind frame of more where if you can out-hustle the person who has the paper, you can go anywhere where you want to go. If you get the paper and you hustle, you only get that much further. Right. You'll meet more people than a lot of people will ever meet. You'll shake more hands. But I think like hustling
is a big aspect of everything, and college teaches you that.
Yeah.
College is the thing that teaches you, like, look, this thing's due at midnight. You can keep on bullshitting and doing it at 11, or you can actually get a handle of your life and do it at 7 a.m. and get it done with the day.
Most definitely. You learn to prioritize.
So as far as like producer-wise, like, what kind of beats are your favorite to listen to versus like to make?
I like, let's see. I like more R&B type. That's what I like to listen to mainly.
Yeah.
But
why? Because it's like slower. You can analyze it.
Slower,
Or like
you
what?
can actually just sit there and chill and relax.
Yeah.
You know, instead of I like trap too. I like to make different type of trap beats. I like Future. I like.
Oh, those always gonna be
Metro
fun, man.
Boomin,
You probably
you know.
freestyle while you're making them, man. God
Yeah,
damn,
yeah.
yo. Send me a couple of those though.
Oh,
I freestyle anytime. Yeah.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be good, so don't quote me. All right, so those are the types you like to listen to.
Yeah.
What kind do you like to make? Is it more like trap style? Do you like to go more to some classic, lower, chill
I
time?
like trap. I like to kind of mix the classical with the trap sometimes, or mainly R&B too, though. So.
What's a good instrument you like to use?
Probably the flute or the trumpet.
Like a flute or a trumpet? I just did an interview, like some quick interview with this girl who does violin for a reggae band. Yeah. So we were in the DJ booth and she had the beat playing in the background. She had the violin going and everything like that. And I was just like, damn, man, this is fucking... I've never been in that kind of zone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's kind of dope how producers are always like in that zone where they can always see like that kind of shit. Because I could tell that that girl has been working. Yeah. I can tell that girl wants to do that for the rest of her life. And a lot of times you see people that are just like going through the motions. You know what I mean? When did you start making these beats? Like when are you like?
I was 15, so it felt like 7 years ago. So.
Oh shit! So you got some time under you, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
My uncle from Louisiana, he mainly put it on to me. He showed me how he was doing it. I never knew how music was made. Wow, how'd you do that? And then I started finding the interest in it, and then he started showing me how to do it, and then I started developing my own sound, and then I know a little more than he know now. So.
Do you remember that like first program you was using?
Yeah, I still use the same one.
Same one?
FL Studio. Yeah.
FL Studio?
That's a different version. It's an upgrade.
Yeah,
I was using FL like 7, and now I'm on 12 now. So.
Shit. Yo.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got fucking Adobe Premiere or some shit like that, so I can edit these. But I don't know. After it gets to a while, I want to figure out how people be doing those nice ones. Like you know when you watch the videos and people got like effects going in the background while it's spinning and shit like that. I don't know how to do that yet, so maybe next year my shit will be A1 or I'll hire something. But I don't know, I'll check that out. Or at least let some people know because I don't know. A lot of people, they make music on, which one is it? What's something like a lot of people use?
Logic.
Logic? That might be it. Yeah, Logic Studio? Is that it?
Logic. I know I use Logic a little bit here and there.
People use that for podcasts too, I think.
Yeah, it's mainly for like audio recording, but you can also make beats. I made a few beats on Logic before. So.
You just didn't like it too much?
I'm too good with FL. Just I know FL like the back of my hand.
Some shit snaps. Yeah. Okay, cool. And so, I'm getting to you. She was looking, she was like, I'm next. So, as far as singing right now, do you have a couple of songs that you want to shout out that you made, or as far as that,
I've
are you
actually
still?
never made a song.
You never made a song?
Never. So.
As far as this beat maker right here, do you just need the right beat for the song, or do you just need like the right energy for the song?
Probably a little bit of both. So, yeah.
What do you listen to? Like a lot of gospel? I can feel the soul in your voice. Is it like a lot of gospel or something?
No, actually.
What do you listen to?
Listen to like trap music.
Yeah.
I know, that's crazy. I listen to a lot of music actually.
Yeah.
It's a variety. Yeah.
Sometimes that's like the fucking shit. My bad.
It's all good.
Okay, that's the fucking nature of my show. It's Eclectic. Eclectic means all encompassing everything from one side to the other side. So sometimes I'm noticing that you gotta listen to everything. You gotta do everything just to get that natural voice and figure out what you are. Back like if this was like 10 years ago, you had to figure out what you wanted to show people was on your iPod versus what was actually on your iPod. I feel like right now people are just like, whatever, this is what I listen to. I download it and I listen to it. So it's like a good age for that. Who's a good artist that I should be listening to that you listen to?
Bryson Tiller. I'm sorry, I love him.
My girl like him, I ain't gonna listen. Who's somebody else?
Probably, this is hard. Who I listen to all the time? I probably listen to Coldplay 24/7. That's like alternative.
Hey, I know who they are. They had that song Clocks from like 10 years ago. I tried playing on my piano, but I broke it one day, and that was, well, that was the end of that. But no, I know who they are. As far as them, do you go more to alternative stuff to try to figure out where your voice wants to be?
Yeah. Like they say, every song is not for everybody, so
that's true.
I gotta figure it out.
I was talking to some people. I guess since we're going down the line, since you're an artist, I was talking to a lot of people about how many songs do you think is good for a mixtape versus how many songs is good for an album. Because for a mixtape, for me, when I'm listening, I don't make the music. So when I'm listening, like Currency makes good mixtapes. They're like 7 songs. They're like EPs, 7 songs, 6 songs, 8 songs. I don't gotta pick. I don't gotta choose. I can pick them all.
Exactly.
As far as an artist and making music and stuff like that, how many do you think is good versus how many do you want to put on the tape?
Too much of anything is bad.
Yep.
And you know, I mean, people will take your span a lot shorter than it used to be.
Yep.
So definitely, like when
No,
it comes
100%.
to EPs, 7 songs. When it comes to, if you like, big enough and you have the crowd,
Yeah.
and you have an album, maybe 14. I would say that's probably like the most I'm gonna make, because you want to minimalize also. You don't want to put too much. Like, you could save the other ones also for another thing. So
Like I know Future. I'm not trying to cut you off. I know Future did back-to-back albums just so he could get out of his deal. But in reality, how many songs off those albums were you listening to, and could you really be like, these are my top songs?
About 14 of them, pretty much.
About 14.
I gotta pick them,
How many did he drop?
17 each on both of the projects.
All right, so that's what, 34. So 14 out of 34.
Well,
That's actually
for
good
both.
numbers. That's actually
For
good
both,
numbers.
maybe like
Yeah.
20.
Oh, from both?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
20?
from both of them, yeah. About 20.
Okay, Future's a good artist.
It's pretty good, yeah, it's pretty
Future's
good.
a good artist. That might have been the worst one, but you guys understand where I'm getting at. It's like when you drop too much, there's a lot of artists. I don't want to say SoundCloud rapper because I'm starting to not believe that. It's just an artist. You know what I mean? So there are people who drop a lot of songs, but they won't drop a tape. You know what I mean? So do you think you should drop more tapes, or do you think it's more like you got to drop your singles, your solo songs to get out there to get your name buzzing?
Tapes are definitely for somebody with the buzz.
Yeah.
Like my plan, which again you did hear the Floativity podcast.
Tell them where to find it real quick.
You can find it on Floativity on SoundCloud and floativitymedia.com, and also Radio Super. They broadcast it there also. But yeah, singles for right now, because the level that I'm currently at, singles are, if you treat every single like a project, people are going to look at it like a project.
Okay. I never even. Well, how long does it take to make a single? Because I know singles, since they have to, I think they go through a different pattern or something like that, as far as I've heard.
Something like that.
Yeah, close to that. Don't fucking, like I said, don't quote me. Close to that.
All right.
Do they take a little bit more time since you got to figure out what's going to catch the eye versus another thing? Because in my opinion, it feels like when you're making a song and it's 100% you, it's authentic, it's coming out. You know what I mean? You might change a couple things, but it's coming out. As far as a single, do you have to like cater that a little bit as far as the sound?
I don't, just because I believe in originality.
Yeah.
And
they like you or they hate you.
Yeah, I mean, really, and the people who do like you, they're going to love you, and you need a core fan base.
Yep.
Once you get that, you're good.
Okay. Tell them where to find you real quick, because I know it's a little bit into the interview. Tell them where to find you.
Emmitt Dupree on my Twitter and Instagram is KING_EMMITT. My links are up there for SoundCloud. Emmitt Dupree, that's my name. So, yeah.
All right, cool. So we got another section of Family First. We're gonna finalize with you. All right. So she looks a little bit nervous.
No.
But don't worry. I'm not gonna ask you anything that's gonna be too serious. It's just where we asked you last time, like where do you want to go as far as with the degree and everything, like what kind of job? Like in a perfect world, what would you be doing?
What would I be doing?
What would you be doing in a perfect world?
Perfect world? Does it have to have a job in the perfect world?
Okay. No, you don't have to have a job in a perfect world. Like in a perfect world, whatever you do makes money for you. So.
And it's something that you like doing.
Exactly.
In a perfect world, I would like to do a bit of everything. Like if I could be a sports agent, dabble in the music, work with kids, like a bit of everything. I feel like in life you have to do what makes you happy. You can't really focus on, with the masses, what everyone else is doing. So I guess I would say like just dabbling in a bit of everything that I like doing while being happy and making money at the same time.
I was just thinking about that on the way here. They say you just gotta do a little bit of everything. You gotta just dip your toe in the water and a little bit of everything, get your name a couple places, because people will generate a buzz for you. You don't have to actually sit there and generate the buzz. If you have quality content, they'll generate the buzz.
Right.
So as far as sports agent, what's your favorite sport?
Basketball. Well,
There you go.
it's my favorite sport to watch, but volleyball is my favorite sport to play.
Okay.
But basketball.
That's different though. Yeah, okay. I didn't ask you that. My bad. So as far as volleyball, let's start with the favorite sport you want to play.
Volleyball.
Volleyball. Okay, so as far as volleyball, I don't ever see volleyball outside of the Olympics. So as far as volleyball, you had to start younger.
Right.
So where does it go as far as like college? Do you ever go watch ASU volleyball?
I have one-to-one game. I'm so busy with like schooling, I don't do it.
Yeah,
but when I catch it,
it gets a little busy.
When I catch it on TV, I watch it very often.
Yeah, do you ever like follow them and shit and then be like, nah, y'all fucking up.
Yeah.
Y'all fucking up.
Yeah. It gets pretty cringy.
All right. Real quick, because I know like a lot of people are unfamiliar. I know everybody's played it at least once in like PE or something like that, but like what are the positions real quick?
Okay, so the positions, it's libero, and that's the back row. That's like the main back
The
row
one that
passer.
serves it?
No.
Okay, no.
Everybody can serve.
Oh.
And then, so it's libero, that's the back row passer, but then they also have different back row passers. And then there's a setter, the person that after the pass comes over, you pass it to them and they set it, and then there's the outside hitters or middle hitter or the right hand hitter, and then they just slam it down.
Which one were you?
I would like to, when the coach would put me in the hitting position, I would do my best, even though I'm really short, but I have hops.
Were you able to spike it over the net?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been a girl.
Because I remember it was a thing in high school. It was like you got to jump and make sure you could touch the top of the net, and if you couldn't, you get clowned on.
No, I was able to touch the top of the net, but I was mainly in the back row passing since I'm shorter.
Okay, so as far as basketball watching, is that the one you would like to manage? Or?
Yes, that's the one I know most about.
Yeah. Which one? Like, what's your team?
I'm gonna be a bandwagoner. Everybody's gonna say this, but
She gonna say,
I have to say the Warriors.
Ah,
right now, I used to be a huge Celtics fan when Garnett and Pierce and Rondo. I used to
But
be a
then
huge
they started
Celtics
losing,
fan.
huh?
Right, but now they're back on top again, so it's just like.
Now when they start losing.
Right.
Nah, I'm Lakers right now.
Oh,
like,
no.
they in the transformation
Right
period. Nah, like, I've been with them forever. They've been through their ups, their downs, but I'm one of those Laker fans that, like, I respect Kobe. I love Kobe to death. Like, his 61, I'm loving that he got 61 leaving. But I wish he would have started that whole tour, like, that change towards the next generation, like, a year or two earlier. Like, I understand you got to get your name out there, you know what I mean? You got to get every point you got to get and stuff like that. But I just think, I think a lot. Like, the GM wasn't making the right decisions. They got the right people there now.
They got Manny Johnson at the GM now.
Yeah, they got the daughter right now. And from what I know, she cares more about the actual situation in LA, and she cares more about the team, and she was more involved with it with her dad. So can only go up from there. So you would like to be a GM for Golden State?
GM.
My bad.
I was like, well, if I could get to that position too, let's work it out.
My bad, one track. All right, so Golden State was your choice though. If you weren't going to be a bandwagon fan,
Right.
like who is, so the Celtics, I'm assuming since you said it was like the Celtics were the first, so you used to like them a lot when Kevin Garnett was out there.
Kevin Garnett, Pierce, all of them.
I heard Rondo ass now.
Yeah.
He still doing good with the Bulls a little bit.
I don't know. I can see better from Rondo. From what he started, I don't want to be consistent. I want him to get better.
Yeah.
But that's okay. So hopefully we can see that shit coming soon. We'll get that paper and see what they say.
Yep.
A lot of times you just gotta get in there and like the energy pops off. You know what I mean? All right. So we got another section here from Family First. Real quick, tell them where do you find you guys from left to right.
Find me on Instagram, K_zone94. And you can also go to Flash Store or BeatStars, KZone94, or just KZone.
Add me on Facebook, Jattalya app. Don't add me on other social media because I don't remember the name, but I'll link it down below. Hey, alright.
Yeah, Emmitt Dupree once again. Twitter and Instagram, KING _EMMITT. Find me on SoundCloud, Emmitt Dupree, 2 M's, 2 T's, and 2 E's at the end.
Alright, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Navarra Nike. I mean, Navarra Nike, it's pronounced like Nike, but it's spelled like Nike.
All right, cool. So we got another section at Family First here. We got the F1 Pod Suncast that just came out a little bit before this. We might have one more for y'all, so stay tuned. This is AZ126 signing out.
Good job. Good job.